Hi guys, it's Colette. A wee coffee and chat or a just in a chat. I'm back to do a wee quick video and fill you in on quite a few things. And this video is called Letting Go. Now for those of you that are looking for the sort of magical stuff with tarot, this might not be the video for you. This is a coffee and chat where people that I know on the channel or just want to be part of it have a wee coffee with me, and I sort of update them on life, which for the last few years has been quite up and down, but so if you're not interested in that, thank you for coming, and I hope you'll stay and watch other videos, but if this isn't for you, that's fine too. So goldie oldies, newbies, whatever, this is about letting go. Now last week I put up a video, just a little short, because I wasn't particularly well, so I didn't want to do it on camera, but I wanted to get it out when the autumn leaves were coming down. So it was about letting go of negativity, letting go of things that no longer served you, just like the leaves on the trees. And in doing that, I had to have quite a long think about practicing what I preach. Because in doing that for you, I felt a bit of a fake, because I try every day to walk in beauty, balance and harmony, but the balance bit can be difficult for me, and it's been very difficult this year with so many things on the go. So I want to tell you what I have let go of and I am letting go of. Because unless I walk my talk, then there's no authenticity. I do enjoy social media, and I've built up really good accounts in many places: Facebook, Twitter. I had Instagram, not so much, but for photos of crafts and stuff a few years ago. And then I have YouTube, and I have my coffees, which I wanted to develop and put more blogs up, etc. Free blogs, so that you could come and go there as well. Sort of a place for my blogs, and also a website. And what happened earlier on this year, just a few months ago, I bought back the rights to my Menopause book, because I had the chance. I was going to do it anyway, but next year, but I got the chance to be part of a lovely event run by Behind the Women. Angela Hindhaugh there invited me to talk at it, and we both got on so well that we decided it was something we wanted to do next year. Monthly meetings for perimenopause, menopause, postmenopausal women as well, who wanted to add their energy and their advice. So that took off, and then we were doing the event on October, I think the 14th, or the 18th, and I just got the rights back to my book, and I knew I had lots more chapters to write for the second edition to bring it right up to date. Nellie, stop licking my chair. Nellie, settle down, settle down. She's a nervous Nellie after fireworks last night. Not that we had them, but we could hear them going off down the valley. So anyway, off on a tangent. Shh. So instead of doing the reworked menopause book next year, I decided to do it all in 6 weeks. And I did it. And at the same time, my younger daughter, she had a contract for her book, Blade in the Shadow, which is her OCD memoir. She'd got a contract, and it was coming out the same week in October as the event and my book, and it was just manic. Now, those of you that are new, because we've got new subscribers, I have autoimmune disease, Sjogren's, I have arthritis, I have chronic kidney disease and asthma, etc. I'm a very sensitive being. I kind of react to lots of things. So that's the background. I try to balance my time and get the most out of it, because I don't have that many hours a week where maybe on a normal week that I've got the energy to do far too much. So I try and limit it. But then things come along, and you all know life gets in the way. So what had happened was I had got very, very busy, and I thought, well, I was possibly running on adrenaline to get the book out, to prepare for the event on World Menopause Day, to help Jill. It's her first book ever out, and it was been received really, really well, but she was asked to do quite a lot of sort of promo for it as well, and I could see her getting more and more tired. So trying to keep an eye on that, family, dogs, etc. So what happened was, after that, a few days after the event, I literally ended up in bed again, splints on my arms because I'd been typing a lot, and I'd been, even just setting up things. And I just was so exhausted. And I think I brought on a Sjogren's flare, or the flare decided to test me, to give me a wee lesson. So what happened was, I was yearning to get back onto YouTube. There was build up of feeling I was letting you down by not posting, and I know that that's not necessarily true, because if you have clicked the notifications bell and subscribe, you know that I use the community tab to let you know what's going, but there's not as many on the community tab as there is in the bigger channel. So, but a few people I managed to say, I'm tired, I'm having a wee while off, blah blah blah, but I couldn't have done a video for the life of me, I really couldn't have. And so bit by bit, I just was looking after myself, reading some books I wanted to read, watching silly stuff, and I began to feel a wee bit better. And it's only, I think last week I did the Leaf autumn letting go video, and I felt I had an almost like flash of light moment, a light bulb moment, asking you to let go things, and my life being so busy for my health and my age, and I sat down. So I'll tell you what I've let go and what I aim to let go, because it's important that because I want to do things in a good way. So I've got a wee list here, but right, so I had maybe about 4,000 followers on Facebook between Grandmother Winds of the Earth and my private account and Colette Brown Books, so 3 Facebook accounts. I enjoyed them. They were my main place before YouTube, and I had a lot of friends and family or whatever on them. But the more I did YouTube, the more I found I was visiting Facebook maybe once or twice a week to repost the videos I was doing here. And then things happened with YouTube that we all know about, and I just wasn't happy. So I let people know on Facebook that I was coming off, and I completely closed the 3 accounts. In a whack, I took away about maybe 4, 5, 6,000 followers, and I did it with joy and letting it go and thanking it for being the place that I met a lot of you, and a lot of you that are on here, that's where I met you. A lot of you were clients first and then got me on Facebook and then here, so I'm very, very grateful for that. So that was 3 Facebook accounts gone. Yeah, I have a Twitter account that's my sort of private account. It's where Colette allows herself not to be Grandmother Winds of the Earth, but to be more of a political activist, which is quite a major part of my life. But it's a side that, if I do bring it into YouTube or my spirituality pages, gets the most people biting back at me. So I kind of, although I walk my talk, I kind of, the more strident activism or beliefs or whatever, I have on that Twitter page, and I'm keeping that because that's where I can let go of things about governments, about climate change, etc. And I will keep that. I started a Grandmother Wins of the Earth to match up with the Facebook and on here, on Twitter, and to be honest, it was getting trolled relentlessly. Everything I put up that was nice or pleasant or not so much my videos, but if I, was just putting up some of my flowers and wishing people a good day or putting up about my books, I was getting trolled relentlessly. And it just was like, you know what, I've had enough. So I closed my Twitter Grandmother Wins of the Earth again, and you're getting a thread here. So that was everything on Twitter apart from a private Colette sort of political account. I also took down my website. You're all now thinking this woman is going completely crazy. My website I hardly ever went to, and it was very neglected. And years ago I thought about selling things through there or whatever, and it was just too much hard work. And when I put in, I did do a few nice things, and I ended up buying them myself, like Colette, Clairvoyant, no, the little the third eye ones for the babies, rompers I did because I had a grandchild, and cushions with the eye and Clairvoyant see your soul and stuff on it. But to be honest, they were very overpriced for what you got. So I cut that bit, and then I thought, why have I got a website up that I don't give out my phone number? I give out my my email address, and that's it. So I've taken down my website. And the other thing that I used to flick through, mainly for my photography that I do, was Instagram, and I deactivated that too. So I've closed 3 Facebook accounts, 1 Twitter account, an Instagram, and a website. So folks, from a point of view of putting out my spiritual works on social media, you're it. If you're here, you're it. I'm keeping YouTube obviously because I adore it, and I love my sort of community that we've built up here, and it's the one place I go that feels very, very safe. YouTube allows us to put block words in and to put full names or numbers or whatever in, so that if anybody decides to put in, say, Leviticus or Jezebel or burn at the stake or stuff like that, that it filters out because they're block words. So, and I have to update the block words every so often, but with that in place, this little channel, this little community feels a good place to be. Especially with the wee shorts that we can do now, that if I'm not feeling like being on screen, I can talk and photograph something. So I'm quite enjoying them too. So that's it. I've let it go. I decided to really, really bring my life back into balance. And balance for me is family first. And then whatever energy or time I've got left goes to my books, which I adore, and I'm halfway through writing the Grandmother Wins of the Earth Wisdom and Magic book. I think you'll all enjoy that when it comes out, because I'm enjoying it. Dying to Live was a hard book to write. Spells and wisdom and folklore and everything is a joy for me, so I'm actually enjoying this book, but it's getting bigger and bigger. So and I want to have that ready to go out maybe after summer next year. So that's a joy to me, and I can do a lot of talk to type with that, although it doesn't like the Scottish accent. Yeah, that book will need a good editor. But I like passing on knowledge and just coffees and chats and weekly tarot cards and stuff as well. This is going on forever, I do apologise, but so that's it. I let go of so many people, so many followers, and I know some of them will find their way here, but a lot of them won't. And you know, that's okay, because everything has a season, doesn't it? And you know, I'm in my grandmother years, and I'm enjoying them. And maybe people that were with me, you know, I know that there's so many people that have been with me when I first opened in Hamilton. Remember my offices, some of you, 1996. Some of you have been with me since then and are really wonderful on the channel. And so, you know, I'm not wanting to leave anyone like that behind. But if there's someone that maybe can't be bothered trying to find me, then that's okay. That's the past, and it's all right for them to go and find the person they need, and I can move forward in a new way, because it is a new way, because I won't be checking Facebook, I won't be posting things, I won't be struggling with trolls on Twitter. I want to prepare more videos that I really enjoy. I want to go back over some of the earlier ones that I feel weren't done as well as they could. More healing hands video, more magical videos. All of them, maybe I'll have more energy and time for. And if that happens, which is what I want, then it'll be well worth it. So, please support the channel because it's all I've got now. I've got no other streams of anything apart from my books. But if you want to support the channel, please do the things that everybody asks you that I always forget, which is subscribe, like, hit the bell notification, and share the videos if you want to and you feel that other people would like them. There's a link to the wee coffee shop that you can buy, I think $4 or £4 coffees. They all add up, and that's a great way. And remember that I'll be sending links occasionally back to coffee, where I'll put blogs or even articles or little mini courses that I want to maybe even sell on there. I'm not sure about that yet. I don't want to let go of so many things and just refill the time that I've loosened up. But it's the time I didn't have, actually, and it's energy I didn't have. So if you would stay and just hope the YouTube algorithm doesn't do something daft to the channel. But again, I'm just trusting in the universe, I'm trusting in Goddess, I'm trusting in Great Spirit that I've made the right decision. And you know, it feels right, it feels totally right. So here I am. If you're still with me, thank you, and I look forward to enjoying more time for videos and my books, without worrying that I'm letting people on Facebook down or people on Twitter down or whatever. Out of all the things that I've done, out with the books, out of all the social media things I've done, it's YouTube and this channel that nurture me, and that I feel nurtures other people more, and that's what it's about. So let me know how you are. Let me know if you've let go of anything with this autumn. Let me know what you think of my decision. Am I daft to give up so many followers, etc.? Is it a wrong move? You know, it feels right. But I'd love your input on it, and any ideas as well, and things that you would want maybe for the channel for the future. We're okay. Yeah, getting our flu jabs and boosters next week, which will be good, and just taking it from there. And I've got a giveaway going up on Monday, which I'll put up separately, because it's for two occasions that have come together, 2 milestones. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. Don't know what I'm giving away yet, but I'm giving away something. So yeah, so let me know how you are. Please know how special you are to me, because you're all I've got now. That's just blackmail, but what I'm saying is that my choice is to be here and be present for you. So thank you for giving me the reasons and the joy in the channel for making that decision. So I love you all. Please comment and please like and click and do everything that YouTube algorithm wants you to do if you want. And if you can't be asked, that's fine too. Bye now. Many blessings.